Data is something that I think creative people dislike very much. I mean, this is why I'm not an accountant, right? Today's video is all about data, metrics, and analytics. It can all be very confusing, but it doesn't have to be. I think the reason that it's confusing is because we have people with the mind of an accountant who are trying to teach creative people what to do with their analytics, when in fact, what you really need is a creative person to help you interpret what it all means. So that's my goal with this video today, to walk you through the bare minimum of what you need to do on your website so that you can interpret the information and make good decisions about your business. First things first. Google Analytics is the primary way that companies, both large and small, collect information about their website. It's also the most underutilized free tool. Now, to get started, if you don't have Google Analytics already set up, you'll simply go to analytics.google.com and set up a new account. Then, you'll need to connect your new account to your website by placing a pixel inside the header of your website. Now, don't get scared off by the techie sound of that. There's a very easy way to do it. If you've been following along with my other videos about how to create your first blog or website, then you've likely already installed the WordPress plugin called Insert Headers Footers. If you haven't, then go ahead and log into your WordPress dashboard, go to Plugins, Add New, and then search and install the Insert Headers Footers plugin. Once that's ready, I like to keep two browser tabs open. You'll go back to the admin area of your Google Analytics account and copy the pixel. Paste it into the header area of your website, and you're finished. See how easy that was? Now this is just the beginning, but it's a good start so that you can get some general information about how many visitors you have on your website on a daily and weekly basis, what pages are the most popular, and how much time people spend on your website. Now that you're collecting all this data, what does it mean and how do you interpret it? Well, people have different goals for their website. Some businesses are looking for leads that their sales team can follow up with, while others are looking to sell their product or service, and still others might be looking to advertise career opportunities with their company. You may be in a different stage of what type of information is important to you at any given time. So in terms of interpretation of the data, say for example, you have a page on your website that has a 5-minute video about what you offer for sale in your business. It would be interesting for you to know how many people look at the video and watch it all the way through. It can tell you a lot about your video. If 1,000 people watch it, 20 people watch 90% of the video, but the other 980 people drop off around 40 seconds into the video. You can then go back and evaluate what you're talking about in the first 40 seconds and consider why they may have dropped off at that point. Those metrics are very relevant to help you determine what you can change about your video to keep their interest longer. Now, this video is a unique KPI. KPI is an acronym that marketing strategists use that stands for Key Performance Indicators. In its most basic form, a marketing KPI is just a series of numbers that are tied to a company's goal. Many times, a leadership team will monitor the performance of these KPIs over time and use the information to adjust their plans, programs, and products to support and improve their overall strategic goals for the business. In the past, many teams associated financial metrics, which is a classic example of a measurable indicator. Now, with all of this information available through Google Analytics, we can accurately measure the actions and behaviors that people take on your website to provide guidance, context, and make assumptions about what direction you should take your company in. As you become more familiar with interpreting the data measured by your Google Analytics dashboard, I highly recommend implementing Google Tag Manager. It's the newest and most accurate way of measuring your data so that you can really drill down on the specifics of where people click and what they spend time doing on your website. Further, Google's new Data Studio is a custom dashboard that helps you specifically organize your data into your own unique KPIs, which will further streamline the process of understanding your analytics. These are all free tools offered by Google. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hover over my name in the lower right-hand corner of your screen and click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my best tips for success with growing your online business.